Hello everyone. So for now we are discussing about difference between historical school and analytical school of law. I'd like to quote each differences of historical school and analytical school in point-wise form. So let's begin. First of all, historical school of law. Historical approach is found on the perception that the shape or nature of law is determined by historical factors contributing the process of evolution of law. Analytical school or analytical approach is found on perception that law requires or acquires force from political power of the state. 2. Historical school concentrates its attention on the primitive legal institutions of the society. Analytical school confines itself into mature legal systems. 3. Historical school law is antecedent to the state and exists even before the state comes into existence. Analytical school, if there is no sovereign, there is no law. Historical school law is independent of political authority and its enforcement law doesn't become law merely because of its enforcement by sovereign. In analytical school of law, the hallmark of law is the enforcement by the sovereign. 5. Historical school law rests on the social pressure behind the rules of conduct which it enjoins. In analytical school, law rests upon the force of politically organized society. In historical school, 6. Law is independent of political authority and its enforcement. Law doesn't become law merely because of its enforcement by the sovereign. In analytical school, the hallmark of law is its enforcement by sovereign. The father of historical school of law is Carl von Savigny. The father of analytical school of law is Austin. 7. The law rests on the social pressure behind the rules of conduct which it enjoins. In analytical school, law rests upon the force of politically organized society. 8. Historical school. While interpreting a statute, judges should also take into consideration of its history. In analytical school, while interpreting a statute, judges should confine themselves into a purely syllogistic method. 10. In historical schools, the major exponents are Carl von Savigny, Sir Henry Maine, Puchta, Vinogradov. The major exponents of analytical school are Jeremy Bentham, John Austin, Hans Kelsen, H.L. Hurd. So these are the major differences between historical school and analytical school. You guys can search it and add more points if you can search and find. Thank you.